see, let's see. Are we live? Or did it lie to us? We about to find out. Alright, we're live. Let's go. It's Diablo time again, everybody. We'll be playing on our Necro this time. Oh, Seasonal Splendor is here. Roderick Files, yeah. Oh. You know, get a crazy amount of Herodic knowledge from him, huh? And from now till September 9th, we get increased XP and gold. Hell yeah. Well, that's gonna make our whole thing easier. We got till September 9th, huh?
Ready for a massacre. See some steel you need? Use it well.
Hey, see some steel you need. That's freaking Lorelei from Borderlands. Alright, before we get into this, let me go finish setting up my stream. And y'all stay out of the damn trash, dogs. That's right, I gotta check on this thing drying off these towels. Okay. Let's go, we live. And there's an XP event, so I'm about to change my title. So just so everybody knows, there's a coming in now. There's a Roderick Files and XP event going on right now in gold. So that's gonna be nice. Make some more of these. You guys using the soothing spices. Actually, I already have a lot of those. Red Mind Buzz. And the Sage's Whisper.
On the morrow, traveler.
Who have forgotten there's some Nightmare Dungeon. This one's still bugged for some reason. Oh, since it's bugged, we're gonna break it.
Nor evil. How may I help you?
We'll move on to the next one. Gonna speed up our whole XP grind for sure. Especially with a 35% multiplicative XP bonus right now. To get this other one, it's another 15%. It's a good day to be XPing. Probably cover most of the dungeons since got bonus XP and whatnot. And gold too. I wonder if that's gonna affect how much gold we get from the freaking chest at the end of the Infernal Hordes. Sorry, I'm pretty 420 right now. My mind is blinking out. No, and we're getting a Roderick Stone. This one's giving us less XP per orb than we were getting earlier, though. What's up? They just started an XP event on Diablo. Well, there's a few different events actually. So we got increased Roderick files gained from all sources. We have whenever you spend the files to buy the Roderick knowledge at the lapidary, the amount of knowledge you get is severely increased. And then we have 35% multiplicative increased damage gain and 50% multiplicative increased gold gain. Oh, not damage, XP. I don't know why I said damage. XP. I don't know. That's my bad. That was my bad. I didn't mean to say damage. Did not mean to say the damage would have been fucking awesome, but I didn't mean to say gold. I don't know why I said damage. It would have been fucking awesome. Fucking 35% multiplicative damage bonus. No, golden XP. I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that could be part, all the different, different germs and sicknesses being exposed to, plus, being stressed out and freaking you're not sleeping well and stuff. Like there's a lot of factors could be going into why you're not feeling so well right now, you know. Yeah. Mhm. Right. It's like no, there's more coming. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Understandable though. Honestly, I was freaking dreading coming on here to start grinding and stuff again, and then I saw that XP stuff. I was like, well, that's gonna make it easier. Oh yeah. Yeah. Harley Hush. Mhm. Oh yeah. What's up, you gamer? Going all right. So, we were talking about EXP things earlier, the gamer. They actually have one going for Diablo right now. Until September 9th. I don't know, that works out for me because I was planning on rocking this thing out till Borderlands comes out anyway. So that it ends a few days before Borderlands comes out. So that's gonna improve the speed on my goal of trying to get to 300 before then. I'm already at 270, almost 271, so I'm working it. Pretty much. Yeah, freaking EXP dungeon right now. Yeah, I'm on the Necro right now. Earlier I was on the Spiritborn for a while, but I decided to work on my Necro for a bit. I've been working on my Spiritborn, and I'm to a point where it's just freaking finishing getting the last 5 levels of my glyphs and then trying to fucking hope that I actually get the rolls I want on gear. I've been having such bad luck getting the gear that I need for that class. Like, I got a bunch of it's alright for now gear, but I don't have the gear I need or the stats I need on it to do what I want to do. Like, it's fucking feeling like it's gonna be impossible for me to get a fucking necklace with both Apex and Potent on it. So right now I'm hard stuck in the drinking a Red Bull. That's all I was saying. I'm right now for with my spirit board. I'm hard stuck in a weird place where like I can easily get to the freaking boss in the freaking pit 100s, but unless it's certain bosses, I can't beat the pit 100. Like I can beat certain bosses, But like certain other bosses, it's like I'm fucked completely on those bosses. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah. For me, it's all them fucking backing out of my fucking circles, man. That's what's getting me. It's like, cause I can do up to 90, no problem. It's just when it starts getting into 100, all of a sudden it's like, for some reason, there's just this fucking difference on the fucking 100 bosses that, like, they just don't want to take my fucking damage unless it's certain bosses. Like, so if I end up fighting, like, the Blood Bishop or Mother's fucking Hatred or whatever, right? Fucking, they just move around so fucking much that I can't do shit to them because they're always getting out of my circle. Like as soon as I start doing damage to them, they leave the fucking circle, or I'll have to keep dodging the fucking Elias remnant thing, and it's taking me forever to fight them. And if that Elias thing hits me one time, I'm fucking dead because all it like hits you with like those like 20 something fucking blasts at once, you know. And at fucking pit 100, that shit does so much damage to me that I can't survive it, especially if they hit me all at once. Like if I get hit by just a few of them, I'm okay. But when I start getting hit by all of them, that's when it starts fucking me up. And if I don't see it in time, I'm absolutely fucked. I don't like having to get that sweaty. Right, right, right. Exactly. Actually, fucking do the damage. And I don't, like I said, I don't have problems on the regular and the elite enemies. It's just for some reason the fucking like I get to the boss with in like 3 minutes tops, right on pit 100, and then it's just fighting the boss the whole rest of the fucking time. And they all just fucking disappear. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. See, mine procs just off me hitting people with the quill volley. The way mine works, because like I build up the thorns with everything, but it's every 15 hits with my quill volley and my shit starts procking. Yeah. And it's just for some reason with those bosses, like that I was mentioning, the Blood Bishop and stuff like that, they move so much that it's hard for me to sit there and get the consistent hits on them. And then they move out of the circle, and then I gotta wait for the fucking 10 seconds so I can move the fucking circle. Right, but if they get too far out of the circle, I can't hit them with Quill Volley. And if I'm not close up on them, it doesn't proc the thorns properly. So it's like they keep moving out of my range, and it's like, motherfucker, just stay still so I can kill you. That's all the problem is. If I can get him to stay still, I can start doing damage to him. Like, and I was pissed earlier because I was doing the pit 100. I had the blood bishop down to like he was past his last triangle where he drops the health potions, and he was almost fucking dead. And the alliance for a minute pops up and fucking kills me. I was so fucking pissed. I was like, I almost had this motherfucker. Honestly, it's not even the fucking bosses that are giving me the problem. It's those fucking ghosts. The ghosts that I can't kill and for some reason can do a shit ton of damage to me. Man, I know why they added those ghosts, but I fucking hate them. I absolutely hate those ghosts. Yeah, exactly. Because it's not even the boss that's the threat. It's the other thing that I can't even do anything about it. I have to dodge it. It's not like I can kill the ghost. If I could kill the ghost, it wouldn't be a problem. But no, I have to fucking dodge around until it's fucking gone, and then by then all my fucking stacks are dropped, and I have to start building them up again. Yeah, that shit just keeps getting on my damn nerves. Because like I said, I can do the pit 90 somethings fucking no problem. As soon as I go to 100, that's when I start having the problem. And it's really freaking getting at me. You know, I know if I get that last little fucking, like, if I get, you know, the necklace with the potent and the apex on it, that freaking big bump I'll get on the damage will probably just help me fucking smash through them so I don't gotta worry about that anymore. Because I notice, like, on the lower ones, because of how much damage I do, it doesn't matter that they can move out of my shit, because I'll fucking kill them before they get their shit moving. That's why I was... Mm-hmm. Right. Well, also, because, you know, the barbarian back then could just keep stacking up armor and getting more defenses. This is the only class that didn't have to worry about a fucking armor cap on defenses back then. Because it had skills and stuff that would make it, you know, get more defenses based off the armor. And then it had another set, like, I remember there used to be a combination you could do with a certain uniques and stuff that basically you'd get yourself really high defense and then you turn that defense into power. Because that was the build people were fucking wrecking shit with before they nerfed it. And that was back when Barb kept getting nerfs like every fucking week in Season 0. It was like, bro, the fucking game just started. Let people play with some builds before you start nerfing everything. I think that's why they stopped, you know, heavily nerfing everything. Like, we get these broken builds and they stay broken the whole season. I think they got tired of people complaining about the nerfs mid-season. Because Season 0 was like every week they were nerfing shit. It was like, we didn't even hear about any buffs on any classes. It was all nerfs. Hmm. They didn't fucking... Yeah. Right. That's one of the reasons why freaking during the Season 0, my buddy Christian quit playing because he was on a barb, and it was like every time he'd get a new build running, they'd fucking nerf it. I was like, I could see his frustration because I'd be getting pissed too if every time I made a build, the build got nerfed. You know, and sometimes it wouldn't even be directly the build he was working on. It'd be like, you know, parts of the shit he was using were things from another build that they nerfed. And it just so happened to nerf the fucking parts that he was using. And then he switched to Druid, and then with Druid, he was just having shit luck on getting anything for any of the Druid builds. Because he needed, like, very specific items then, and it was harder to get uniques. And you definitely weren't getting the mythic uniques. Yeah. Well, see, in season one or season zero and season one, they had two crazy builds with the werewolf. They had a companions build with the werewolf. I forgot what it was called, but then they had the one that was the most popular. It was called Stormwolf at the time, right? And so they were just fucking blowing through all the high end content of this. They just shred and Uber Lilith, all kinds of shit. This was at the dawn of everything, though. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it was just with the werewolf thing. And it wasn't that the werewolves were good, okay? It was that the werewolves were giving them buffs, and so they kept the werewolves up for the buffs. Yeah. The werewolves are still shit. It's not like the werewolves are actually doing anything. There's just the one build used the pack of werewolves to boost themselves, and then the other one was just one badass werewolf, where you were the werewolf. And you're basically like turning werebear into werewolf. And Matthew, I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. No, I don't have Wild Heart Hunger. I'm sorry. I think that's a druid specific unique, and if it's a class specific unique, you can't get it on other classes. You'd have to be a druid to farm that. And I don't have one. You say put out the what? Matthew Neal said put away the Kabasa. Oh, you're gonna have to farm it, bro. So that's how you get them. Who I'm fucking hating right now is these. You gotta go farm those other lair bosses, bro. Yeah, he's dropping stacks. That's wild. That's fucked up. It's fucking wild. That's why he said, freaking good thing he turned 11 last night. That being said, definitely use like PayPal or something anytime you're making purchases over the internet. Hey, the Cash App works too. There's just anything but like putting your debit card. Yeah, do anything but putting your debit card directly, you're good. Cash App, PayPal, any of those things. If it takes it, use those. Bro, his generation's so lazy. Right? Telling a crippled guy to go work, that's wild. Fucking disabled and I probably still do more work than he does. What the fuck was that? Uh, see, bro. Bro's been drinking too much, doesn't remember posting pictures. It's crazy. No, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Bro was like, fuck, I have been drinking a lot. Fuck, what did I do? That's crazy. Bro had a fucking check. He was like, fuck, what have I been doing? What the fuck? Why? That doesn't make it any better. That makes it worse, to be honest. What else are we supposed to say when he says this shit? Like, be like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not gonna advise it, but I mean, if you do that and you wanna throw a brother some husks, I'm not gonna say. Yeah, no, it wouldn't happen. That's all right. I can farm for my husks. Yeah, yeah. He just doesn't want. No, we're teaching Matthew about life. That's the, you're cutting out a lot. It's her. Is it you cut out too? That's the crazy part. Discord be big hating right now. Take a listen, Discord. I do not approve of your current methods. Oh yeah, kinda. Hmm. Yeah. There's tax on everything. That's how the fucking world works, bro. The thing, everything has fucking tax, bro. Everything. You want fucking breathe? Tax. Yeah, bro, for real. That's crazy. Yeah, me too. And you better not. Yeah. Fill a tub full of ice and just chill in there. Yeah. Yeah. The good thing what? That stream can't hear the. Yeah, no, that's the damn good thing. Right. Safer this way. told you, bro. Listen, bro is a habitual line stepper, and then people like, they're like, oh, why are you so mean to Matthew? Or why the fuck do you think Matthew constantly tries to get me to the point? I'll try to be nice and just be calm, and then bro will say some shit every time. like, no. I think you might need to leave and come back in so you're not cutting out. Something about a link and coming back to. Yeah. Yeah, because it works just fine when I connect on my phone. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't like PlayStation. Rose like, listen, I'll send you a PS. Talking party chat. He spent 20 something. He said 21. He said it earlier. It's like 21. What else did you get? Just husks? Bro's about to get fucking like 9,000 husks. Whatever you just described hurt my soul. Yeah, 990. Almost 1,000. 10 stacks of 99. Yeah. They don't. They don't listen and then they blame everybody else for their problems that they cause. What the fuck? Mm-hmm. Still upset about that. But, huh. But yeah, don't do the mythic uniques because you can't trade those. Yeah. He said it could sometimes take up to 15. Be patient. We are finding all the weaknesses of his generation right now with this one transaction. Like, we're finding it right here, right now, guys. All these kids out here thinking everything should just be handed to them and they shouldn't have to work for things. Anytime it starts to be a little bit like work, they want to give up. Yeah, I just saw a post today saying that despite recent controversy, that they hit a new record of fucking players on their site. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Damn. Mm-hmm. There's somebody out here capping. That's crazy. No, it is. It really is. Mm-hmm. Alright. What's the fuck? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You need healthy, regular movements. Also, controversially, on the other side, if it's more than 6 times a day, you should probably also still see a doctor. Less than 3, more than 6, go to the doctor. Which is crazy to me. I eat regularly, so I have a regular movement cycle. I don't know what else to tell myself. I could, I could probably put it on a fucking schedule, like from the Big Bang Theory. Oh, fucking, it was the interview with fucking James Franco and fucking, Seth Rogen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's in certain breeds, yeah. No, because like the way they bred them to like not have tails and shit, it makes that little flap over, and sometimes that shit just fucking completely grows over. Yeah, sort of. It really is. Well, it's just like my dog Harley, freaking. Whenever he was born, I'm guessing, because like he's got one of those little nub tails, where like you can clearly tell that there was supposed to be a tail there, but something happened. Right? Pretty sure when they're born, they fucking cut those things off. Like fucking wrap them with a band-aid or whatever. Or not a band-aid, rubber band. Right? Right. Or just train your dog. My dogs have tail. All of them except for Harley have tails, and they don't knock shit over with them. Boss is fucking huge. His tail could fucking take out a person. He ain't taking shit out with that tail. Like, bro's got a fucking like iron whip instead of a tail. Yeah, bro. Like that motherfucker is serious. Okay, that thing gets wagging. You feel air currents coming from it. Like, bro's a fucking massive ass dog over here. He's a fucking standard poodle Brittany Rottweiler mix. Bro's just huge and fluffy. Look, before we moved out here, where Alexia lived before, there's a cow field next door, and he used to fucking sneak in there all the time. And you'd look in there, and if it wasn't for his tail, you'd be like, "Hey, look at that baby cow. He's got cow colors. He's even got the spots." You're in the process. I'm hoping he gets a lot more than what he thought he was getting for that amount of money. Yeah, like, bro's gotta go fucking make inventory space or something. These aren't just any husks. These husks will guarantee you a mythic unique. These husks were blessed by the blood and tears of orphans, and a ritual that specifically summons only perfect forms of Belial that always drop mythic uniques. What other religions do we need to cover? Listen, these husks will make you see Buddha. Oh, hold on. Sounds familiar. Hmm. bro, bro brought fucking. Bro brought fucking 20 stacks of husks. That's crazy. Right. You guys are about to be Belial farming. I can join after I get out of this pit. I mean, I offered to help him with stuff earlier, but no. Right. Yeah, I still have it. It's on my person. Or it was. Actually, I might have redeposited it because I deposited runes earlier, so I have to check. But I split it off earlier. Um, no. When I get in here, we can go Torment 4. I'll switch to my Spiritborn. I fucking got words for Belial. You can pay your rent monopoly money. That's wild. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh damn. That sounds like a trip. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Freaking, if you saw the pictures of me when I was 15, you'd be like, that's not the same person. There's no way that's the same person. I was so much darker at 15 because I used to go out in the sun all the time, you know? And then I started having leg surgeries, and then it's like, why do I gotta go outside if I can't do outside activities? So, like, I lost all that. I still get, like, tan instead of burning. Like, I start getting some tan, but I was dark as fuck. I have a picture of me next to my siblings when I was 15. I look like they just went and stole some Mexican kid off the side of the street to take pictures with. And just take pictures of all these white kids, right? It's just my native fucking skin showing out more than the rest. You know, that and, you know, my one brother and sister, they have a different mom, so they get their paleness from her. My brother, on the other hand, we have the same mom, same dad. Have no idea why he's so pale. Somewhere in the DNA crossing, bro got more of the Irish skin. I got more of the native skin. Whoa, hold up. You gotta leave now. No, you haven't. Mm-hmm. We're cheating. You're gonna have to kill him more than almost 1,000 times if you have almost like you get 2 per time that you kill him. I'm on the wrong character for that, but I can grab you one out. I just gotta put it in right town. Yeah, I haven't even gotten tutorials, mate. Oh, Tyrael. Bro out here combining sparks. Spark combos. No idea what the hell he just said. Was this your ruin? It's on the ground, Matthew. I mean, yeah. You should should bump this bad boy up to T4. I want to see if I can still murder him. Like I just want to see if I can still murder him with double upscale. Oh, well, plus we got freaking we got you here too. Your Spiritborn's still starting to rock high damage, so for sure we could freaking melt the fuck out of him. Hmm. You must press the butt. Gross pin over here covering the Palace of Deceiver. I'm over here trying to move it around until it doesn't say your pin, and so it lets me travel. Bro was pin blocking me. Yeah, see if I got this.
What is reality?
Oh yeah, no, we got this. Be quick sailing. You should be able to just drop them, yeah. Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah. It's gonna go back to Andrew by default every time. You gotta change it if you want somebody else every time. Which is why we usually hit the chest one at a time, because it's fucking annoying when you're scrolling through the list and fucking somebody pops that shit open and you gotta start all over again. So yeah, I got all the Spiritborn unique rings, freaking multi GA. I just freaking don't have a build that uses them. It's like I would keep them in case they become good for a build at some point, and I'll have them in the Eternal Realm. I can play around with them, you know. Mm-hmm. Always a better alternatives all over the place. Everybody ready? What? Okay. Let's make sure everybody was good. I didn't want to start that shit and people would be like, I didn't break my shit yet. See, I wish I got bonuses for standing in your circles too. It's bullshit. It's only my circles. Circles have people. They're very choosy about who gets their powers. Dun, 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 dun. I just realized I was going for the wrong mythic unique. I mean, I guess if I got like in the right spotted multi GA, that was on max Talata. But otherwise, mine's perfect. You think what? No, yeah. Should have stayed on my freaking Necro and farmed for better Blood Moon breaches. And think about that. I'm just gonna open whatever this chest is. Yeah. Hey, I got that ruin I gave you back from the chest. I will also be back. Breaking stuff, but must go. So Matt, notice in every game you play, you can't help yourself from buying fins. You got one for your barbarian. Yeah, because you bought the Uber edition. So you need to break stuff still. Neil, do you need to break stuff or are you good? I always dies before I get my damage fully ramped up. Damn. Only got one GA on my helmet. I got fucking perfect rolls otherwise. Hey, look, another cube. I do not. Damn. Got a 3 GA Saphazonic. Anybody need this? If it's better than the one I have in my box, I'll send it to the Eternal Realm. I have a pretty good one in my box. I just don't know if this one's better or not. I didn't know if anybody was using that in their build or not. Yeah, fucking 4GA fucking top damage roll Tybalt's Wheel. Oh yeah, or Screaming Druid. Honestly, if they weren't account bound, I'd give them to you. I use them on the Eternal Realm though. Mhm. Okay, no. They, right? There you go. Oh, hey, I have that. That's what dropped for me from the Infernal Horde last night. That's what I was looking at. And I was like, man, I hadn't heard about this one yet, so I didn't know if it was good or bad, so I put it in my box. Yeah, and it gives you the fucking maximum life, crit strike, and overpower damage, 200 to all stats. I got the GA and overpower damage on mine. Yeah, it's 675% overpower damage. Just fucking, yeah. And every 2 seconds, you randomly mark a nearby enemy. Marked enemies are vulnerable, and your attacks against them are guaranteed to critically strike and overpower. And then you hit them 10 times, and the mark disappears. Right? Shit, that might go good on my Shino build, my bug build. Bugga bugga bug. Can't remember if I broke stuff or not. I went out there to break stuff, and I did not. I looked in my stash, and then I came back. No, same, bro. Or Loyalty's Mantle. I've been having shit luck on both of those. Don't get me wrong, the 1 GA ones I have, the GA's in the right spot, and the fucking rolls are max on them. But I still want a 2 GA with max rolls. Even a 3 or a 4, you know. Get a 4 GA, you know, and be what's up. But I only get 4 GA on shit that I'm not using, apparently. Just like I know there's somebody out there with those one of those Death Trap Road builds that would cream their pants at those one pants that I got. Fucking 4 GA fucking Death Trap pants. Bit too much to ask for a Loyalty's Mantle that's got 2 GA, 1 in damage reduction, 1 in all stats. Again, I don't feel like these are impossible demands. I feel like they're very reasonable. Apparently not. Just like I can't get a fucking Balazon's Max Laddle with fucking goddamn Thorns and Bastion GA. Alright. I don't know, I'm getting nice GA gear on other gear for other fucking builds. So I ain't trying to make all these builds this season, though. The game's like, no, you're making the wrong builds. This is what we want you to make. It's like, we don't want you to do fucking the thing you want to do. Like, on your rogue, you need to make a death trap build. Why do you think we gave you these pants? But I don't want to make a death trap build. Everybody makes death trap builds. Sounds about right. Sounds like just what this game will do. Yeah. You old Gregor. Failing me again. Alright, man. Do what you gotta do. Hmm. Good times, good times. Everybody else left to go break stuff. I was like, well, let me kill him one more time so I can go break stuff. Yeah. It only takes me like fucking 3 seconds or less, man. He was a brave little bear. Alright, bro. Mm-hmm. Keep it. I got better ones. I got 4G on that one too. Hey, Matthew. I got something that's not quite as good as the one I have, but here's a good second place. Bet you they're better than the ones you have. Yeah, it's a 3GA and a max roll. Yeah. I feel like I can get everybody else's shit to fucking drop. Me, though. Oh, it lost some numbers. It was 76 the other day. Oh, I can tell. That's what I said. It lost some numbers. It was 79 and then 76. Now it's 34. It's slowly getting smaller. What are you doing? Tibble. Old Tibby. Yeah, there's a dead body over here, guys. It's alive again. Like mockery. My cat tries to act like a puppy because she thinks it gets more attention because of the puppy. Getting a lot of attention. Sorry, I had to wait for my circle to move. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's because cats don't have owners, man. They have handlers. Hmm. Yeah. Oh no, for sure. For sure. How animals be. Like my fucking dogs, they know they're not supposed to get in the trash, but the moment somebody's not looking, they'll try to start getting in the fucking trash, and if you fucking look at them while they're doing it, they fucking freeze like a deer in the headlights. Right? Like, oh shit, I've been caught. I think just because I'm playing this game that I'm not gonna notice when they're doing some shit they're not supposed to be doing. Yep, exactly. Alright, good night, B-Gamer. Oh, chat, what's up, everybody? All 21 of you watching, what are you guys doing? I'm breaking the rule, I'm acknowledging you guys. Usually don't, but what's up? Oh, we lost one already, see? That's why we don't break the rule. That's probably B-Gamer going to bed, though. See? So that's what... Alright, no, bro gets quiet. He just chills. That's his thing. Chills, waits for anime conversations. Or wild conversations in general. Alright, I gotta stop scaring chat. That's right. Apparently acknowledging their existence scares them. Oh. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm always sideways. Like where I sit for mine. He's like, listen, that's crazy. You know, the even more wild part. Later, B Gamer. I am having a good stream. Appreciate you. Have a good night, B Gamer. But you know what's the crazy part is if as far as Diablo goes, he wouldn't have to restart his fucking cross progression. That's why I still had all my shit from fucking the PC. Yeah, he wouldn't even have to start over. Went out now. It's $150. It was free. Should have took it while it was free. Apparently, it's going up in price now. I got you. Well, I'll tell Alexia. I'll tell. I'll tell Alexia. See if she wants to buy another PS5. Yeah, that's gonna be my selling point. Nah, bro. You can't ever get too old. Alright. That'd be alright. Mm-hmm. You're cutting out a lot. But I get what you're saying. Those are some of your favorite stream. So he's talking. He said some of our best streamers said some of his favorite moments. No, we have had some really good ones. Yeah, the Venom one was hilarious. I don't know. My favorite moment was still with that Phoenix freaking Wolverine team up. I was fucking cooking that day. And that guy in chat said, "Bro's the fucking Terminator." Yeah, it was. Honestly, I like Blade, but it takes a lot of. Just got to get the right setup with him. See, a lot of people just focus on using a sword the whole time, but really, if you get, I figured out because he's got damage drop off. Freaking, if you're going back farther than I think it's 25 meters and closer than 10 meters, so you got to stay like in that perfect range, right? And his fucking shots are faster and hit just as hard as Bucky's. Yeah, yeah. You have that full meter too. This is the part that sucks, or it really sucks if you don't. Yeah, yeah. It's a very technical character. Oh yeah, because he gets freaking. Like, that happens with all the new characters though. Like you don't see like in the higher freaking tiers, that's mostly just the same characters, which is why they're constantly nerfing and buffing shit because they don't care about anybody fucking like gold rank or silver rank or bronze rank. They don't care about any of that shit. It's just fucking platinum and higher they care about. That's all their balance adjustments are for those ranks. And they definitely don't care about quick play. I never checked. Did they ever release that video that was supposed to explain their matchmaking, quote unquote? Because apparently it was. Yeah, I feel like it's a bunch of bullshit. Because when they asked him the question, he said they got to make the video because it's too complicated for them to explain over answering a question. It does. Right. Right. I mean, no, that's exactly what it's like. Well, also, fucking, I've done the testing on it. That's why, like, they can say all the bullshit they want, but I did fucking 2 weeks straight of streams where you can ask Matthew. I was even telling people, like, nah, I'm testing this EOMM shit. You know, I wasn't playing with anybody. I was just doing solo queues and fucking, like, I would play. Every time I won, I'd keep playing, and then the moment I'd lose, I'd quit. Then, you know, I'd come back, and I'd fucking start winning, and then the moment I'd lose, I'd quit. And I started winning more and more matches after I started doing that shit. So you can fucking can't tell me that shit's not set up like that. Like if you have skill and you do that fucking shit, you're gonna climb because it's gonna start doing that shit to you to keep you in the game. Because it's like, oh, okay, he quits playing every time he loses. We need to start putting him with better people. All right, man. Well, well, thanks for the mats. All right, man. Yeah, let me know. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. And I'm about to go back to No, that's crazy. Oh yeah. Like we'll show you how to really level up. Hmm. You know, all yeah. You don't want to. Yeah. They're probably watching other people's streams and going based off what they say. That's one thing that I always don't like is when people take advantage of that because they know that they're out here spreading that influence or whatever they say. There's somebody out there that's gonna watch that shit and believe it fully. That's why I don't try to spread any misinformation. Like, if I don't quite remember something 100%, I'll Google it and then fucking tell you the answer off Google. You know, like, I don't like people spreading misinformation because then that gets people making those crap builds like that. Like, that's crazy trying to go for all mythics. You only want certain mythics that go with you know, with a build. Like it's got to be something that works with your build. You can't just slot. Not every myth or slot's got multiple mythics either. Like amulet, there's only one mythic and it sucks. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yes. Fucking. It's like this one guy. Like if it wasn't for his condition, I wouldn't have kept helping him with this stuff. But man, I would make these builds for him, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, so I changed this and this and this because I like these things better on this build, but I don't know why I stopped doing all the damage anymore." It's like, I wonder why. So not like I fucking spent hours perfectly crafting a build. Listen, I perfectly crafted builds around somebody's disability. Do you know how fucking much time I had to put into that? It's like, well, he's like, I can't do this, I can't do this, you know, and I don't understand this. Listen, I made this as simple as press one button, point and shoot. You don't even have to aim good. The shit spreads and it fucking does a lot of damage. And it's like I made one build for him that is like you don't even have to do anything. Like you can. I made it to where you can do stuff, so you can still run around, play, and have fun. But all you got to do to clear every map is use just activate your action skills. They'll carry you. I set this up this way. Mhm. Right. Mhm. 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 Right. Yeah. Break it down for them mathematically. That's what I always do. It's like, listen, if you hear the math and you still fucking disagree, that's on you at that point. But it's like, listen, I will break it down mathematically if I have to, of why something is better than something else. Right. Right. So this. Right. So this guild started with me. It dies with me. That is fucking ridiculous. Oh yeah. Man, one of the most times I've ever been pissed off at something is so I had a group of friends. We were playing a game called Black Desert. We had joined somebody else's guild when we first started playing the game. We all joined the same guild together, just so we could get a feel of it and feel how like the guilds and stuff work for that game in particular, right? And well, it got to a point where I was pretty much running this guy's guild, and a group of people, and then my friends all got together and convinced me that I should leave the guild and start my own guild, and they'll all join, right? So I do this shit. I do the whole thing, leave the guild, and I make my own guild. I invite everybody in. Everybody quits playing 2 days later. It's like, well, now I'm stuck playing the game by myself and feel like an asshole, and I should have just stayed in that other guy's guild, even if I was already running shit there anyway. It was like, why am I gonna go make this guild just for everybody to quit playing the game? Hmm. Hmm. That's crazy. Hmm. Hi, baby. Oh damn. Yeah. So I'm about to do Forgotten Wisdom dungeons and then grind freaking hordes. Do you want to join? Mm-mm. Yeah, good man. I just figured I'd ask you. Didn't want to go on into it and be rude. No, no, that doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, we don't even have to be playing the same game. Damn, you got a guest saying that one of the rooms smells like ass, and he wants you to switch rooms so you guys are sold out. That's crazy. Mm, damn. Is it his room? Like, you just throw him some air fresheners? Is there like a guest that you guys need to say something to? It's not like a crazy nice hotel, but it's still pretty nice hotel. They like multiple floors and shit, elevator, all that shit. It looks really nice inside. What's the name of the hotel you work at again, baby? Right. Well, yeah, I definitely hope you feel better soon, man. Go do what you gotta do. And not to their car where they haven't been in back inside yet. Think they're gonna sleep inside their van tonight? That's crazy. I mean, you offered to give them Febreze to help. I don't know what else they want from you. It's not like you can, you guys are sold out. It's not like you can do anything about it other than give them stuff to make it smell better. What did they do to make the room smell like ass? Because I'm sure it didn't smell like ass when they first got it. So y'all clean those rooms really thoroughly. Oh, wow. They're over there complaining, and the company they work for is the one paying for the room. That's even more wild. That sounds like those type of people that just complain to complain. And you freaking took the charge off the room. Maybe that's why it's... Oh, you don't know? No, maybe that's why the company that he works for freaking sends him. It's so weird. Oh, just what the guy was complaining about, and freaking hadn't been back in yet and shit. Well, there's somebody in a room doing something they're not supposed to, and that smells like transferring over, I wonder. No shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it's still a pretty fun game. Got killed it, huh? Oh, and is it the OG Diablo 2, not the remake? I got you. I believe they have both the OG and their new one on console. Just the other one was for older consoles, but usually you'd see people play that one on PC. But I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up on like Xbox Game Pass or something, you know? It's probably the remaster. No, I don't like any of these. Yeah. Alright. Oh shit, so are they going to a different hotel then? So they just left and checked out? Understandable, especially if you guys are sold out. Freaking. Probably didn't try the air freshener. Yeah. Damn. Alright. Yeah, need to figure out what's going on. But apparently the guy is just gonna drive a few more hours to a different hotel. They said they still have 16 hours left to drive. That's crazy. Yeah, there wasn't any other rooms. Yeah, apparently there wasn't any. Guess it was pretty high traffic area. You felt bad, so you gave them a free candy bar? I'll stop doing it. I think my game was tripping for a minute. Started doing that pulse thing like there was another strong room while I was in a strong room. It's crazy how much faster my XP is moving right now with that freaking event buff. That event buff is wild. I'll have to do some hardcore grinding up until September 9th then. Yeah. I feel you though. I don't know how much longer I got left in me. Like I think I'm gonna do my best to make it to the end of this XP buff. Cause I'm fucking tired, man. Been awake a lot. I didn't sleep good last night. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just hadn't, because I haven't played it quite as long as you have yet this season, you know? Freaking, I think that's probably why I'm still able to go. But I get like that with Diablo too, where I just get burnt out. That's why I freaking, like, I was only still playing and only gonna start season 2, which is the one where they have the little mech thingy that was following you, the little automaton, right? I was only gonna do that because my friends were all playing, but they were all, like I said, the friends I was playing with were all on PlayStation, and at the time I was on PC, and crossplay went down for a while, and by the time crossplay came back up, the season was over, so it's like, man, there was no point, really. They'd all moved on to other games. Yeah, yeah, no, they're really grind heavy. Now, I am going to be playing next season on Diablo just because I'm excited about the Chaos Unique thing and I want to play around with that shit. But other than that, I'm not really excited for anything else. Really, there's not really any big changes that have got me like, oh shit, I gotta fuck with that, you know? I just want to play with basically, it's just reinvigorating my ability to make builds on here, because, like, it's not gonna be where I'm as limited, since it's gonna be, multiple parts that can roll as other parts. So it's gonna open up build options. I'm excited about that. But also, I'll still be more heavily focused on Borderlands 4, I'm sure. But I'll at least be playing it from the beginning. I kind of came in at the end of this season, you know? Oh, yeah, no, I'll be alright. I'm a grindy guy. Yeah. I, I, I got over I got over 6,000 hours in Elder Scrolls Online, and that's a very grind heavy game. That game's worse grind heavy than this game is, because they fucking constantly nerfing and buffing builds, and you can only hold so many fucking gear, you know, because you got limited bank and shit like that. So like you can't tend to get rid of the things you're not using anymore, and then it's like, oh fuck, I got rid of that, but two fucking few months later now it's good again. So it's like, motherfucker, why y'all do this to me? And I gotta go regrind my shit if I want to make a build again, because my build's now worthless, and I gotta get this new shit. And they do that a lot in that game. Like, actually, when I quit playing, is because I just spent fucking 3 months fucking grinding and finally got all the shit that I needed for this build, right? And I was fucking rocking everything with it that I was doing. And fucking 2 weeks later, they released a new expansion and nerfed the build. Like, they nerfed all the old builds so they could bring in the builds with this new gear for the new DLC. And I was like, man, I don't want to go through this again. I spent 3 months grinding my ass off for this shit. Yeah. I stopped playing Destiny for a completely different reason. I stopped playing Destiny because fucking I came back to play the game one time and I was told by the game that I could no longer play DLC I paid for because they bolted it. And I was like, well, fuck y'all. I didn't get my money back. Let me play my DLCs that I paid for. Yeah. But you know what game never does this shit to me? Borderlands. So I always go back to the Borderlands. They call my name. And I used to not. I'm hoping they don't do too many nerfs and buffs this time in the beginning of Borderlands for Borderlands 4 because they already said, as far as that's concerned, if you find something OP, fuck it, be OP. So it's like, well, y'all better fucking keep up with that for a while. Like, I get balance in the game at some point, but shit, like, fucking threes balances in the beginning were crazy. And it's in a way better place now, and they quit balancing shit on it, so, like, everything is where it's gonna be. But there for a minute in the beginning, it was like fucking every week, man. They're just fucking balancing shit. And it was like, man, yeah, every time they introduce new shit, they'd have to rebalance some other shit. Yeah, so yeah, some people have. That's understandable. I'd be getting pissed. Yeah, see, here's the thing too, is like where they messed up with it is it started off running great on both consoles in the beginning, but then whenever the PS5 and the Xbox Series S and X came out, then they tried to upscale it for those two games. So now it only really runs on those two consoles, right? And the old ones kind of suffer. It's like freaking it used to crash all the time. You can ask some OGs on my streams who were back here whenever I was playing Borderlands 4. There'd be several times my stream would fucking crash because the game would crash because freaking like we would try to play multiplayer and shit like that. And every time we tried to play multiplayer, the fucking game would crash. And if we could, we'd get like a couple hours before the game would inevitably crash. Or like, for example, me and Alexia playing split screen, we couldn't go in the menu at the same time or the game would crash. But no, I haven't had any of those same issues on the PS5, which is wild. But it's like the game was originally made on there. Why did you optimize it to that point to where it's like fucking feels like it's unplayable on the generation it was made on? Like those should be separate things. Like I get you were trying to make it to where they could all play with it, but that's where you guys fucked up. And that led to several different bugs across, different versions of it too. Because like not everybody's gonna have that same experience too. Mhm. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the issue that my sister's boyfriend, who's on the Xbox, he was on the Xbox One. That's the same issue he was having on it, and the same issue I was having on it with PS4. And it's like it didn't used to be that bad until all these updates and the freaking new gen console came out. So they modified them all for fucking crossplay, and now the old generations can't keep up. Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, like I said, the good news is like it seems like from what I've been hearing is gonna be within the first month or so on freaking the Xbox Game Pass. So yeah, yeah. We talked about that the other day. That's a great fucking game. Mhm. Okay. That's where I played Power World for the first time. Yeah, because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. So I was like, well, let me try it out on this Game Pass real quick on my PC, right? And then I liked it, and I ended up getting the full version of the game. And like, I didn't want to restart the game, so I even went and found a fucking save converter to fucking Like, I converted my save from the freaking Xbox Pass version of Power World to the fucking Steam version of Power World, just so I could keep all my shit. And then I had to wait for because like at the time, you could name your character on the Steam version, but only when you started the game, right? And you couldn't name your character at all on the Xbox Pass version because it was like a couple versions behind, right? So I had to run around with my character just being a fucking random string of numbers until they added an update where you could change your characters and your pals' names. So that shit was fucking. Everybody was like, "Bro, why is your name like that?" And I was like, "Man, I don't know. I missed the naming thing, I guess." No, it's because I fucking switched that shit from Xbox. I wasn't gonna fucking start over once I had the full game. Like I already put too much effort into that shit. I was really fucking far. Even now, if I get that shit on fucking PlayStation, I'm still having somebody help me set up the global PAL station shit so I can just fucking make copies of my pals and send them over. Since that's how that shit works. Nah, you can see it's not for everyone. It's a combination of fucking Pokemon and Ark, is all it is. Yeah, they see, and for a lot of people, it's the survival shit that throws it out. Like my friend Brendan played because he likes Pokemon and shit like that, but it was the survival part of the game that threw it off for him. He's not real big on survival games. So they're very grind heavy too. I know, but I have it now. They give it away free on PlayStation. But I haven't played DayZ. I have some friends that have been playing DayZ. Mhm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I was watching them play. They took over some shit that looked like some like old ass runes. Oh, what the hell? I fucked up. Yeah, we're just gonna restart this freaking pit because I wasn't paying attention there. I might be a little too tired to do a pit 90 right now, apparently. It's crazy. I gotta go get my skelly guys back. I just did one no problem earlier. But I'm lost. Yeah, I'm on my necro right now, so that's why I'm like, what the fuck just happened? What did I do? I fucked up somewhere. Losing cows. I need you guys to be sacrificed. I need one more skeleton. There we go. We got our skelly mans back. Alright, back to the pit we go. We gotta redeem ourselves. That was crazy. It was like right in the beginning of it too, man. Like, I didn't even make it that far into the pit 90. Yeah, I just fucking got nuked. So I was like, what the fuck just happened? I wasn't ready, apparently. 'Cause I just breezed through one of these earlier. Mm hmm. Yeah, 'cause that's what everybody keeps telling me too, is that the Rake one's supposed to be better than the Quill Volley one. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. 'Cause my Quill Volley one's kicking ass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got you. Right? Oh yeah. Well, you know me, that's what I always tell people, fucking, you need to get a base understanding of the game. Like, it's cool using a build guide and all, but, like, you need to get a base understanding of how builds work. Otherwise, you're just gonna be stuck using somebody's build guide all the time, and you're not gonna be able to, like, free think for yourself. And when you run into a wall and you can't get over it, you're not gonna be able to figure out how to get over that wall. Because you're just stuck using somebody's build guide, and if their build guide's failing you, you don't know what to do. Because you don't even understand how the build works. And, you know, it could not even be the build guy that's failing you. You could just have no understanding of how that build's working, so you're doing it wrong. So it's freaking, you know, very important. And then also, you know, like I like to encourage free thinking. So it's like, you know, you don't have to fucking do an off meta build. You can still do a meta build. You know, I'm not gonna judge you doing a meta build. Just like think for yourself on your meta build. Like figure out why it works and try to make it better. Right. Yeah. Most of us, yeah. No, I can see that, which is why I was like some of those adjustments, like they seem to be focusing on trying to get a bigger casual player basis, right? And people that aren't going to play it as hardcore. So why not cater to them more, make it easier for them to get their gear and shit like that? Because even us fucking hardcore more players, people that fucking sit here and grind the fuck out of the game, you know, are still fucking aggravated when we're out here trying to make builds and we're spending fucking what took us days to collect in just a fucking hour just on failed rolls. You know, I don't like having to sit here and farm longer than I actually get to play the content that I'm trying to play. 'Cause that shit gets real old real fast. Like, I don't mind farming. I don't mind grinding. I just like being able to make progress while I'm doing so. I don't want to feel like I'm doing it for no reason. You good, man? Lay down, puppy, puppy. Athena, lay down. Why you always do this to me while I'm in the middle of stuff? Lay down, little girl. No, we aren't dealing with your tomfoolery. No, she's trying to get into crap and do puppy stuff. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yes, talking about you, who is staring at me. Go lay down. Odin, don't start in on this. Both of you guys go lay down. Puppy's gonna get me killed. Little girl, quit. I'm in the middle of a pit. You distracted me. Make me take too long. I should have already moved on from this group, but I'm too busy over here talking at you and looking at you, make sure you're not doing crap you're not supposed to. You need to come lay down. Be a good girl. I should have been already through this pit already. Right? All good. I needed to do the same on this freaking Necro. Freaking, I already freaking have my glyphs higher on my damn Spiritborn than my Necro. His are all still in the 80s. We start leveling them all up. They're all... Yeah, see? Meanwhile, my freaking Spiritborn's over here with all her glyphs at fucking 95, except for one, and it's at 97. Yeah, that shit helps too. But another thing that helped me is I finally got that potent on there too. That made me have a real big fucking jump. No shit, you got more than me. I only got +3. Yeah, and potent does make a fucking good difference. But that Mystic Circle will make a good difference too once you get that up too. Mine's all right on mine. It's like right in the middle of where it could be. So like I could still improve on all that too. But that's where I'm stuck with on my fucking Spiritborn though, is I'm just needing to get better rolls on my gear. And not brick fucking objects. I'm kind of mad at myself earlier because I could actually upgraded my quarterstaff, right? Had a little more max health and all that shit too. And freaking more damage. Like I had fucking gotten almost top Mystic Circle roll. I was 1% off the top roll. And because I didn't get the fucking right roll on the Jaguar haul, and honestly, I should have just left it where it was, because I had gotten like I think 54 out of 60, right? And I kept trying to re-roll it and kept getting 52 after that, and I was like, I should have just left it on the 54. I'm pretty sure it would have came out to about the same as what I had it on, and I would have had more Mystic Circle shit, I would have had more health. Fucking my dex would have been the same, because I already had a GA in dex, but now I would have had a GA in health to go along with it. And that, like I said, I would have taken a big jump on Mystic Circle potency, so that would have been a big chunk of damage. But no, my ass got greedy on that Spirit Hall thing, trying to get it to be as good as the roll of my Mystic Circle one, and I should have just took it for now, because it's like not even like it was just only a 2 GA fucking staff, it's not like it was a 3 GA. Oh, got my first one to 90. This is my freaking Necro. Just fucking shredded the boss when I got here, too. That's how I know my puppy was making me take too damn long getting into shit. Miss Ma'am. Yeah, I fucking see you over there. I'm not blind. I don't know why you act like I'm fucking blind and deaf when I play this game. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Miss Ma'am. Come here. Here, I'm gonna go outside. This is the last time tonight, guys. Go. Outside. Outside, outside, outside. Go, 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 go. Oh. Oh, it's the really I wouldn't mind it as much if it wasn't for the fact that I have to reattach to that door every fucking time I open and close it. Yeah, it fucking gets on my nerves. Fucking hate that door. And door starts to enter my dreams. That's how much I hate that door. Yeah, I had a dream the other day the door completely came the fuck off and like couldn't get reattached no matter what we tried. No, it was. I don't know. When I woke up, I was like, "Oh, fucking thank God!" And then I flipped the door off, and then I laid back down. 'Cause fuck that door, man. It's been nothing but a pain in my ass since we moved here. Fucking door that's trying to unalive itself. It doesn't want to be a door anymore. It does. That's because it's a fucking old ass trailer door, right? And the inside of it's essentially fucking styrofoam, so that shit's all bored out and has nothing to attach to anymore, you know? And go back to my hordes. Oh, I fucking hate apartments. Oh, that's nice then. Mhm. I'd rather live in a trailer than an apartment. More space. Yeah. Biggest thing is more space. Oh yeah, that's the best thing you can do is rent to own. That's better than renting a damn trailer, or renting a damn house, or fucking even an apartment. But it's like it, and it's like if you guys get a rent to own, freaking, like yeah, it's a trailer, but like that's something you can start with, and you can save up money and get something better, and then sell that bitch. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's because they got a negative stereotype, and freaking a lot of people, if you live in a trailer, are gonna call you trailer trash or some shit like that. But it's a fucking house, so what kind of house it is shouldn't matter. And also, you can decorate your house to make it look, or your trailer house to make it look like a regular house. It's been done. I fucking grew up in a trailer that wasn't all. It was a modified trailer heavily by my grandpa, but like it was originally a double wide trailer, and he turned that bitch into a house. He built fucking add-ons, awnings, fucking porches, all that shit. Like he turned that shit into a house. It's not hard to do. Yeah, yeah, they're fucking expensive. Yeah, we got lucky with ours, man. Yeah, because the fucking trailer and 6 lots of land, fenced in yard, all like the whole bitch is fenced in pretty much. And freaking got it for 59,000. Yeah, but at the same time, this bitch is a fixer upper. Everything in here was in just good enough to get condition to trick us into it looking good. And then, like, a fucking couple months in, everything started breaking. Speaking of things breaking after this wave, I need to go check on that towel and make sure it's, check it and see if it's dry. Because it's fucking been raining, so I can't do the thing I normally do where I hang up the towels outside, because I think I've told you this already, my fucking hot water tank's broken. Like, it's turned off, and all the water's shut off to it, but I don't think, like, they shut off good enough, because it's still somehow getting water in it, right? And it's still coming out of where the fucking leaks are, so I'm having to, like, shove these towels in the two spots where it's leaking to keep that shit from going all over my fucking little room where the water heater is. And yeah. Oh, it does, because we have to fucking do everything everywhere else. And having to constantly go to her work, which is really far away, it fucking eats us up in gas money just to take showers. We make sure to do other shit while we're out doing that, but it still fucking gets to be a pain having to do that all the time. And we also have to wash our laundry and stuff there and everything. Yeah. Have to fucking boil water to do dishes. Yeah. It's just the location we're in. Nobody comes to do anything in our location. But we also got to get a tank first. It's just there's no way if anybody could come here to like stop it from like they could if they remove it, we have to replace it with something basically, right? Because of how the fucking piping and stuff's wired in our house, like everything flows through that shit, which really sucks. But we're looking into a couple different ones. We're actually thinking about getting one of those tankless ones. It's just like this freaking square box, right? Where it automatically heats the water up as it goes through the box. And, you know, at first I was a little sketchy on those things, but my Uncle Danny has one, and that shit fucking does great. And I've used it. It stays hot the entire time. You don't have to worry about running out of hot water, because it heats the water as soon as it goes through it. Yeah. This shit's fucking nice. But, you know, even those can still have their problems eventually, but... Like, all water heaters do. Oh, no, no. Well, we'll have it done before too long. One of the things we were waiting on was, so she got promoted recently, but they didn't tell her until now, like about a week or two ago, that they needed her to like apply for the position that she'd already been working for weeks. So she was getting her old pay for this new position she'd been working. And so this next paycheck she's supposed to be at her new pay, because she did all that shit, you know, and it's like freaking $4 an hour more than what she was making, almost. Yeah, and fucking her boss is supposed to be paying her the difference on what they owe her for freaking the hours she worked already that she didn't get paid properly on. The difference of what she would have made if she was getting her proper shit. Yeah. We're just waiting on all that to come in. That's just, you know, in the future things. But yeah, she got. Yeah. Yeah. You're good, man. I'm just out here trying to do this damn hordes, trying to basically finish up this XP buff. That's the only thing keeping me going right now is I don't want to waste that XP buff. Just fucking, because I went and did that fucking nightmare dungeon for it. It lasts for an hour, so it's like I can make it an hour. And I'm almost done, so I got about 15 minutes left. I know I keep forgetting to go check shit. I most definitely will, because I'll be going to bed here soon myself. I'm freaking tired. Later, man. Have a good night. I hope you feel better soon. Well, that freaking golden XP event came in just in time, guys. I swear. It's gonna help me out. I'm gonna be hitting that hard tomorrow. Both my Spiritborn and my Necro. My Necro seems to be better at these Infernal Hordes, and my freaking Spiritborn seems to be better at pits. But then some of the, like I said, some of those pit bosses fuck with my Spiritborn too. No, the Spiritborn's really good for smacking Belial. Beside his dumb lion head. Yeah, I'm slowly getting back up there. Alright, give me a minute, guys. I gotta go check on some stuff and get some dogs back inside.